Well, that was a beatdown. Uh, that was really tough to watch if you're an Oklahoma City Thunder fan. They get blown out, lose by 17. We're down by as much as 31 points in Game 6 of the finals. Having that momentum, winning the last two games, and then coming out and laying an egg is saying it nicely. Like, they got absolutely discombobulated by that Indiana team. But now we have Game 7, the two best words in sports. Welcome back to the MC Show. It's your boy MC. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Any and all help would be greatly appreciated. Share this video with your friends, family, even complete strangers. I know for a complete fact that what you see on TV is not what you're going to get here. And just in case you can't tell, my stuff is better than anything you see on TV. Just saying. But we're going to get started. First things first, Indiana Pacers defense was phenomenal all night long. A couple things to really hammer home. Their defense on drives, Oklahoma City Thunder drives, was the best it's been this entire series. Games 1 through 5, they were in their wins. The defense was good. In their losses, besides Game 4, I have to say their defense was pretty poor. But this game, Indiana's defense was absolutely dominant. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, nothing easy getting to the basket. J-Dub, nothing easy getting to the basket. I had said in previous videos, the Indiana Pacers have to do a better job at guarding the paint and containing dribble drive penetration. Because if J-Dub and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can get wherever they want in the paint, then it's lights out for the Indiana Pacers. Because not only can they finish in traffic, they can also drive and kick to Lou Dort wide open threes, Cason Wallace, Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins, whoever for wide open threes. Something that was pointed out was the Indiana Pacers, specifically Andrew Nembhard, who has been guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for 94 feet every single game, did not guard him full court this game. Actually picked him up at half court instead of picking him up full court. And that allowed Indiana to double him a little bit more. It allowed Andrew Nembhard to, well, it saved him energy, first and foremost. It saved him energy. They doubled Shai. They got the ball out of his hands. They made him pick up his dribble multiple times. I thought Shai was trying to force it a lot in the early portions of the game. He had 8 turnovers. Yes, 8 turnovers, the most he ever has had in a game in his entire career. They just did whatever they could to disrupt his rhythm and his flow. And you know, he got used to the fact that that Andrew Nembhard is guarding him 94 feet. But they switch it up. They guarded him half court instead of full court, and were sound defensively in the back line, rotations. They got, I want to say, how many? 14 steals? 16 steals. This is a game where Oklahoma City Thunder, we all know they're the guys who are the thieves. 4 steals compared to 16 steals, like, that's a big portion of the game right there. Them stopping Shai, forcing a bunch of turnovers, stopping J-Dub, making Oklahoma City's offense just have zero rhythm outside of the 10-2 start that they had in the first quarter. Phenomenal defensive performance. Even like Miles Turner on pick and roll coverage, I thought that was way better. I thought Miles Turner on Chet, Miles Turner just physical, making it hard on him. Chet was like literally a literal non-factor on both sides of the floor this game. Like, even in games where he doesn't score a lot, you see his impact on defense. But him, Chet, I'm talking about, and the rest of the team, their defense was just not there. It was not there. Something you can always count on for Oklahoma City is their defense always showing up, but their defense did not show up at all for this Game 6. Maybe you could say it was because of nerves. You know, maybe they felt the pressure of a closeout game on the road, but my eyes told me that no matter what, they just played horrible. Probably one of their worst performance, if not the worst performance of the team on both sides of the floor this entire season. But again, give credit to the Indiana Pacers. Defense was phenomenal. You can't even say their offense was great. Like both teams shot 41% from the field. 41.9 for Oklahoma City, 41.3 for the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers can rely on their offense can be good enough with their defense being as good as it was in game 6. They hit 15 threes compared to 8 threes. And let me tell you, those 8 threes, don't let that fool you. They essentially only made 1 3. Their starters made 1 3. And the important portions of the game, nobody hit a 3 except I think it was hold on, let me look. Who hit a 3? Lou Dort. Lou Dort hit a 3, and I believe it was early in the first quarter. Outside of that, nobody could hit a 3. All 7 of their other 3s came from the AJ Mitchells and the Dylan Joneses and whoever was on the court in the fourth quarter of the game. They didn't get any 3s off. Even some of the 3s that they got off, there was a portion in the third quarter where the Indiana Pacers and Oklahoma City Thunder literally could not make a shot. Some of the 3s that Oklahoma City got were open. Lou Dort took, I want to say, like 3 threes in that time period. One of them airballed. J-Dub took a 3. It wasn't, they took 3s that were open, but there was just no rhythm to it. Again, Indiana defense was just so good from the second quarter on that there was just no rhythm and there was no gas in the tank for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Indiana, on the other hand, had plenty of gas in the tank. 15 threes, 10 turnovers. I believe it was 11 total turnovers. Like winning the turnover margin 11-21. That's how you beat Oklahoma City. With that defense, with having enough offense, with just extra possessions, 16 steals, like you just can't say enough about the Indiana Pacers defense, man. That was impressive. That was their best defensive performance. Of the playoffs? Shit, maybe. They've had some really, really good defensive performances. I can't really think of a game where their defense was better than this. Like they held Oklahoma City Thunder to 91 points. You can't ask for anything better. And then on offense, again, like their offense was just good enough. It wasn't perfect. Obi Toppin was their leading scorer. 20 points off the bench. He was 4 of 7 from 3. Siakam is just rock solid, man. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, a block. He had that dunk on J-Dub. Woo! That got me hyped. I'm not even an Indiana fan. That got me hyped. The way he just one hand fast break yammed it on J-Dub, like, and then to come back and finish the quarter with a turnaround fadeaway over Alex Caruso. The guy is just completely steady. Aaron Nesmith, who I feel like hasn't made a lot of threes this series, came and made 3 threes. Miles Turner was kind of sucked offensively, but defensively, that was where he made his mark. And then with Halliburton essentially limited, Andrew Nembhard was aggressive very early. That 10-2 start, he ended up scoring 8 straight points, hitting 2 threes, taking it to the basket at one point. He was 5 of 7. He had 17 points. Had a nice no-look pass to Miles Turner for a dunk in the third quarter. T.J. McConnell had his T.J. McConnell game. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. Like, ugh. It's so crazy. They really, like, legit, Oklahoma City legit needs to find a way to stop T.J. McConnell. Have you ever thought in your life, man, we need to stop T.J. McConnell? No. I answered the question for you. No. But that's how impactful he's been. He just hits these 8-foot pull-up jump shots, fading away left or right. Like, it doesn't matter. He's just a bucket. I tell you, best mid-range pull-up shooter of all time. Y'all be thinking I'm lying, but like, that's what he is. I understand we have Kevin Durant. I understand we have Kobe Bryant. But are they T.J. McConnell? I don't think so. Let me ask you guys a question. If you are an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, seeing this terrible of a performance in game 6, not like game 1 or game 2, like seeing it this late in a series, does this concern you? The fact that their offense still can't seem to find a rhythm, the fact that they can't get off clean threes, the fact that they turn the ball over so much, like is this concerning? I'm not an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, but it is concerning that we're 6 games into the series, and sometimes Mark Daigneault will play Isaiah Joe. Sometimes he'll play Aaron Wiggins. Sometimes he'll have Isaiah Hartenstein start. Sometimes he'll come off the bench. Like, who knows? But there isn't a clear offensive direction for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Again, Indiana's defense was good, but we're talking about an entire series. An entire series where Oklahoma City Thunder has had a lot of times where their offense just doesn't look crisp and clean. It is a bit of a concern. Game 7, I mean, it's the last game. It's the last 48 minutes of the season. Oklahoma City has to pull out all the stops. Indiana Pacers, like, I'm confident Indiana's going to be there on both sides. I don't know if I'm confident in Oklahoma City Thunder's offense based on the past 5-6 games of this series. Now, do I think Oklahoma City Thunder is going to lose? I'm not saying that. They're favored. They should be favored. If I had to pick, I would pick Oklahoma City Thunder to win this game 7. But could Indiana Pacers win game 7 on the road? Absolutely. You can't count them out. The one lesson for the Indiana Pacers is you cannot count them out, no matter what. They were down 3-2. Halliburton was injured. Yeah, it didn't matter. They were able to sum up a great defensive performance in order to force a game 7, and they won game 1 on the road. They won on the road in all of their playoff series. Like, they're capable of winning game 7. So this is going to be fun. This is the first game 7 in the finals since 2016 where the Cavs won on the road. Sunday night is going to be something special. You can't get enough of this. This is what we asked for. I wanted a game 7 because there's no better game in sports. There's no better 2 words in sports than game 7. So we got that. Congrats to Indiana. This game 7 is going to be, it might be ugly. I feel like a lot of game 7s are ugly. You know, I don't remember watching the 2005 game 7 between Spurs and Pistons, but that was ugly. I know that. Game 7 between the Cavs and the Warriors was ugly. I expect this one to be ugly. Maybe the score is like 98-100. Who knows? But we'll see on Sunday night. And of course, I'm going to have the recap and the review for you. My show will be up on podcast feeds very, very soon. I'm in the process of making a new logo for the show. I had an old logo, but I didn't like it. So I'm in the process of making a new one. But once that comes about, it will be on podcast feeds, Apple, Spotify, wherever else you get your podcast feed from. It will be up there, so be on the lookout for that. But again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope we greatly appreciate it, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.